Well, a good Sunday morning to you. It's Dan. I want to welcome everyone to my home in the sticks. I hope everybody's having a good Sunday and a good weekend. But over here in East Central Mississippi, I'm here to tell you it's raining, or it has been raining. Probably gonna rain some more too. Before we get started on today's video, I'm always gonna say that if you are new to the channel, I'm gonna welcome you. And if you're returning just to see what old Dan's got going on over her, I sure enough thank you for coming back. But what I want to share with you and y'all today is all I'm going to say is I got lucky again. I'm here to tell you. Give me a second. I'm finna tell you about it. All right, before we get started, I also wanted to say and apologize to you and y'all that leave comments. I have gotten behind on comments, but I believe I am caught up on comments. This week has just been something else, I'm here to tell you. I think I'm caught up on videos as well, so if I haven't watched any of your videos, trust me, I'm making my way there. It's just been wide open this week. Dan, what you done got lucky on again? Well, I'm going to tell you about this, but I just got to show you this first because I'm just tickled pink over this. Let me show you this. Look at there. That right there is a Maximilian sunflower. I'm here to tell you, Miss Irene from My Permaculture Garden, I believe, she sent me these Maximilian seeds quite a while back. I put it in this pot just to see if it would grow, and actually I didn't think they were gonna grow because it took so long to grow. But look at there, I got up this morning and I got some sunflowers, and that's really cool. It's got a bunch of little more sunflower pods or sunflowers that are starting to sprout out. I hope they last for a little while because I'd imagine it's going to start to get cold over here pretty soon. But that is just the coolest thing. What I'm thinking I'm going to do is I'm going to take these Maximilian sunflowers and replant them somewhere so they can, I'm pretty sure that they're probably root bound, So I'm going to get them out of that terracotta pot right there and put them someplace cool where they could be seen, because I love sunflowers. I used to grow them all the time, but I had problems with stink bugs because stink bugs over here in East Central Mississippi love sunflowers. So I wanted to show you that. Oh, and look at here. I got a little visitor in my pineapple plant too. Look at there. Little tree frog. That's pretty cool. I don't mind him being there. Maybe he'll just eat some bugs for me. All right, Dan, let's get down to it. What happened? Well, I'm here to tell you, last weekend, Possum Butt and I actually drove down to Louisiana to drop my dad off, and I started having some problems with my brakes, making a real bad scrubbing sound. And I was like, well, it's probably the front brake pads need to be changed. So this week I actually worked on the brake system of my 2003 Ford F250 with the 7.3 diesel in it. And I'm here to tell you, I was shocked and Possum Butt was shocked as well. I'm gonna show you. As you can see, maybe you can, maybe you can't, but those rotors and brake pads are all brand new on the front and the rear. The thing was, I actually, when I got off of work, called Possum Butt up. I was like, hey brother, can I use your shop to change the brakes, the rotors and pads on my truck? Of course, he said, nah, it's no problem. I can do it out here at the home in the sticks, but everything is dirt out here. I have some cement over there, but of course I got all kind of crap piled up over there. So because I used to be able to just pull the truck in there, do the work, but unfortunately I can't now. So my other brother from another mother said, hell yeah, come on over to the shop and we'll get things squared away. So we changed out the front, no problem. Took a little bit of time. It's been a while since I've actually messed with all of this. Got back on the road. The next day it was scrubbing even worse. Like when I say scrubbing, I mean it's like the brake pads were locked onto the rotor type scrubbing. When you hit the brakes, everything front end wise would just go to shaking. So I'm like, what in the heck? Now, we did take all 4 tires off. I rotated my tires, but the one thing that we did not do was inspect the rear rotors and brake pads, because believe it or not, this truck is 4-wheel disc brake. I didn't know that either. My bad, because I didn't pay attention. So the following day, or might have been the day after, got off of work, and it was some late nights. I got home, I want to say it was Wednesday or Thursday night at about 11:30, because we worked on the rear brakes of this truck for several hours. It literally had to, well, Possum Butt literally had to beat the hub off of the rotor or axle or whatever. He had to beat it off with a maul to get it to come off. That's how long it's been since they've been changed. But here is, and I saved this because there's a reason why I saved this, and I'll tell you in a minute. Here is the brake pad, one of the brake pads that was on the driver's side rear of the truck. Notice how bad that looks and how thin it is compared to the outside. This is the outside brake pad. This is the inside brake pad. But let me show you this. Here is the rotor. Look how thin that rotor is. The back side of it as compared to the front side of it. See how scarred up and marred it is? This back pad was actually rotting such as that. That's how thin it is, and it was actually metal to metal when I was stopping the truck. Hence the loud scrubbing noise. And it sounded, when you hit the brakes, it sounded like it was the front brakes that was actually doing it, but it was actually the rear brakes that were scrubbing. Worst case scenario, I think maybe my brakes would have locked up and I'd have had a really big problem. And the bad thing about it is Possum Butt and I drove to Louisiana last weekend like that. It wasn't just too bad awful, but when we were driving, you could tell when you hit the brakes that it was something was wrong that was scrubbing. Dan, why didn't you do it sooner? Well, didn't inspect the rear brakes like I probably should have. Do a little bit of research, and I've read that the front brakes on a Ford disc brake system, the front brakes are 60 to 70% of your stopping power, whereby the back brakes are 30. Back brakes, mainly parking brake, and of course stopping as well. But the moral of the story is, if you have a Ford disc brake system, make sure you check all the brakes, all the brake pads, all the rotors, front and rear. That's what I wanted to share with you and y'all today. Some work I had to do on the truck, and again, I was quite lucky on this one. It could have turned out bad, like really bad. Left me stranded, or left Possum Butt and I stranded somewhere in Louisiana, so yeah. But I do know now that I have recorded when I changed the brake pads front and rear, so in X amount of miles, of course, I'll pull the wheels off, the tires off, and I will check just to make sure that I keep up maintenance on the truck. So again, I hope everybody's having a show enough good Sunday, and I hope everybody stays safe amid this crisis that we still have going on. If you like this video, go and give it a thumbs up, they help. If you haven't subscribed to the Home and Sticks channel, Lord mercy. Y'all need to come on over here and give old Dan a look, because I'm always doing stuff, not checking stuff. That being said, you know it's coming Dan reference show enough, always gonna say it. Don't let nobody dull your shine. And I mean nobody. You sure enough get your shine on. I guarantee it's important. And Dan will see you and y'all in the next video.